Hello, Homestead. Please stand for the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please stay standing for a moment of silence.
Coming up today on HHS In Depth, it's easy to see the progress of the new Homestead each day coming into school, and even some new spaces already open. We'll give you an update on the new building project.
Along with a story over our show choir's trip to Orlando last week and how they competed in the national competition, Heart of America.
Plus in sports, it's time for some spring sports. I'll preview the start of multiple teams this season later on in Down to the Wire.
Those stories and more are coming to you today only on HHS In Depth.
From Homestead Media, this is HHS In Depth.
Hello, Homestead. I'm Joel McChesney.
And I'm Nada DeHook. We welcome you into our new studio in a new part of the building, and it's still a work in progress. And Joel, speaking of progress from the inside and outside of the building, it's easy to see the new Homestead construction gaining ground around the campus almost daily.
And now is HHS In-Depth reporter Jaron Ellis to give you a recap of the recent construction around the building and what's yet to come.
Over the past couple of weeks, new additions have opened up around the building, including the Gray Box, new TV studio, and dance studio. With this progress, we are getting closer to a wholly remodeled high school.
The Gray Box is going to have our choir class during the day, so they're going to move down there temporarily. They're going to have their own choir room eventually, hopefully by the fall. The TV and radio classrooms are going to be moving in. Their part that has been completed, which is right across from the Gray Box, half of their eventual space has been done, so they're going to move into there because that's where they're going to be eventually anyway. We have that new hallway, the door one hallway, the big wide hallway that everybody uses in the morning. They're going to make another wide hallway like that will take all the students and connect them to the Phase 3 wing. So they have to start building that main hallway. And right now, the choir room and the dance room, the existing rooms, are right where that hallway is. So that's why they wanted to get those rooms finished as soon as they can, so they can move those students out of there and teachers, and they can start on this other part of the massive hallway.
With construction crews working day after day, it won't be too much longer until students see other phases of Homestead up and running.
The main progression is, and a lot of what I'm going to say is, we're hoping that our Phase 3, which is our main academic wing that everybody sees from Homestead Road, about 60% of that will be ready for classrooms and students in the fall when they come back. Going to be a main change of this new building and renovation is all grades will be together by departments. So that's, I guess, a new feature. So if you have English, you pretty much know you're going to be in that side of the building or that section of the new build.
As of now, construction of Homestead is set to be completed during the 2024-2025 school year. Reporting for HHS In Depth, I'm Jaron Ellis.
Thanks, Jaron. Last Monday, Homestead Media took a trip down to the University of Indianapolis for a conference and award ceremony presented by the Indiana Association of School Broadcasters, or IASB. The annual event allows students interested in media, journalism, and radio to submit their digital creations into a competition with many different categories.
IASB stands for the Indiana Association of School Broadcasters. It's a very unique organization where it's made to better serve the teachers who in turn better serve their students in this field, in a broadcasting field at the high school level. It's professionally judged either by people in the media or educators from the collegiate world. But it's one of those things where you don't know how good your work is relative to other high schools in our state until you compete at one of these.
During the event, students are able to attend different breakout rooms to learn more about different areas of broadcasting, including sports, radio, television, emerging media, and film. But IASB is not only an opportunity for students to expand their knowledge on the industry. The competition has become a source of motivation for students, as they can create unique and creative projects using the skills they've developed over time.
First place, Homestead Media.
IASB is so important for the media students because it's almost clarity for the students. So it's always great to just figure that out when you get the plaques at IASB and remind yourself that, hey, what you've worked towards, all the hours that you've put into media over the last year, it wasn't for nothing. It's to say that you're the best.
It's a definite motive since the competition is such a rough thing and there's so many really good students that apply to the competition. And having that motivation, having a clear answer to where we're going to be going, it's nice.
This year, a record high total of more than 620 entries were entered in 40 total categories. Homestead placed first in 10 categories, second in 7, and third in 5, along with honorable mention in 5.
When will we see the April showers start? Will we be stuck indoors next week? I'll be back in just a few short minutes to let you know.
Do you have any stories you'd like to see on HHS In Depth? After school, check out our Instagram story at HHS In Depth to submit any ideas you want to see.
Welcome back to HHS In Depth.
Welcome back. The Riley Dance Marathon Club invites you to participate in the 2023 Dance Marathon, making miracles for Riley tonight from 4 to 10 p.m. Admission is $10, which includes a Dance Marathon t-shirt. Between 4 and 10, you have the option to enter a raffle to get cool items, like tumblers and a workout set, and also gift cards to over 15 shops and restaurants, like Salsa Grill, Lululemon, and Chick-fil-A, to name a few. You can donate more money from friends or family members through the donor drive or red buckets at the event. Key Club is also partnering with them, so if you want sponsored hours, sign up on the Sign Up Genius form. This will be a fun time with dancing, games, and giveaways, but most importantly, local Riley kids will share their stories of how Riley helped make their medical experience better. Bring your friends tonight and raise money for the kids. The coordinator of the event, Katie Carroll, says she's excited for tonight's activities.
The Riley Dance Marathon is going to be held here at Homestead in the old gymnasium. Students and participants can enter in door number 1. It'll be from 4 p.m. to 10 p.m. this Friday, March 24th. Of course, people need to bring money to donate to Riley, but if they bought one of our neon t-shirts, they can wear that because we're going to have black lights and it'll be like a neon theme. I think the best part about the Riley Dance Marathon is getting to be in a community with people like you that also want to give back to those in need.
Homestead's junior and senior prom is on Saturday, April 29th. If you plan to bring a guest who is not a current Homestead student, you will need to complete a guest request form. Please plan ahead because this form requires a signature from the guest's parents as well as an administrator from the guest's current high school. Completed forms are due by 3 p.m. on Friday, April 14th. There are absolutely no exceptions to this cutoff time. Forms are available on the Homestead website as well as in the discipline office.
Auditions for the renowned and award-winning Homestead show choirs is coming up soon. Workshops will take place March 20th through the 22nd from 5 to 7 p.m. in the choir room. Auditions will take place Wednesday, March 29th from 3 to 5 p.m. Students should plan to attend at least 2 of the workshops prior to the official audition date. The workshops will include learning a pre-selected song and dance combination. Are you new to singing and dancing? No worries. They encourage all students to audition no matter their previous dancing or singing experience. Stop by the choir room to pick up an audition packet and go be part of one of the state's premier show choirs at Homestead. Financial aid packages are available as well. Questions? Please see Mr. Shaw in the choir room.
FCCLA recently moved the location of their coffee bar to the concession stand in front of the cafeteria. Head down to get a cup of coffee or a Pop-Tart to start off the morning. They will also have muffins on Mondays. They are open every morning before school until 7:35 a.m.
Key Club's canned food drive has come to an end. Over the past month, Key Club collected 4,148 cans in partnership with NHS. In first place is Dr. Klein's class with 52.71 cans per student. In second place is Mrs. Kern's class with 23.23 cans per student. In third place is Mr. Kohlinger with 22.71 cans per student. All cans will be donated to the Community Harvest Food Bank. Thank you for another great turnout, Spartans.
12 students from Homestead and Woodside participated in the Indiana Junior Classical League State Convention last weekend. 184 students from 18 different schools attended the event. Homestead placed second overall in the sweepstakes for small chapters Students won over 40 individual top 5 placings in a variety of academic, graphic arts, and creative arts contests. Every student who attended the event earned an award that contributed to the sweepstakes contest. Congratulations to these winners.
While Homestead show choirs had a regular competition season, last week they expanded their horizon, driving 20 hours to the Heart of America competition. HHS In-Depth reporter Emily Adams brings you a story over the show choir's trip to Orlando, Florida.
While Homestead offers many wonderful opportunities, some programs provide extra magical experiences. Last week, Homestead show choirs went to a competition in Orlando, Florida, spending time in Walt Disney World.
I went to Hollywood Studios on the first day and then Magic Kingdom on the second day. My favorite part was meeting Daisy, and she made a little heart to me. It was so cute. And then I gave Sully the biggest hug, and that just made my whole day.
My favorite part of Hollywood Studios had to be the drop tower and Grant Bowen's first time and his face and reaction as we dropped.
Senior Jacob Lydon explained that the competition was very heated as competitors came from all across the Midwest.
So it's a national competition, so it's a bunch of different groups from all around the country. We come and perform, so making finals there and third place is a really, really big deal, especially the competition being there.
All the performers echoed that this trip was not only fun, but improved their group chemistry.
We spent a lot of time on the bus together on the way down and back, and just being with each other like 24/7, like in the hotel room and performing. Just being around them I feel like increased our chemistry as a group.
That warm-up room was the best warm-up room I've ever been in my whole time in show choir.
All of the performers did an amazing job at the competition and had a great time in the happiest place on earth. While this was their last competition, they still have some remaining postseason shows, so make sure to check them out. For HHS In Depth, I'm Emily Adams.
Thanks, Emily. The Homestead Yearbook staff works tirelessly to make changes to the yearbook each year in order to add uniqueness. HHS In-Depth reporter Graham DeWitt is in now to tell you about one of the biggest changes coming this year, the return of senior quotes.
Every year, there are many changes made to the Homestead Yearbook in order to differentiate it from the last one. This year, the yearbook team decided to bring back senior quotes after not having them last year.
Senior quotes are coming back this year just because I felt like it was something that's been missing from previous years. According to our last yearbook teacher, she was just too busy to approve the senior quotes, so they ended up getting trashed altogether. We always try to find something new to bring to the book, but this was like the last push in that effort for this year.
While creative freedom is encouraged when writing your quote, there are some rules that you will have to follow.
A quote would be censored if it's going against what the administration would like, so you can't really say anything bad or negative about the high school experience, other students, anything that would be censored on a PG show.
Submitting a quote is very easy and only takes a couple of steps.
I sent out an email actually to every single senior. It had a link to a Google form, so if you just click on that, take 5 seconds to fill it out, that'd be awesome.
Quotes will be due Friday, April 7th during spring break. For more information, contact Kat Allersmeyer at the email address below. For HHS In Depth, I'm Graham DeWitt.
Thanks, Graham. Well, we've officially hit spring, and I even think we've had a couple of days feel pretty spring-like this week.
Sophia Virgilio joins us now to tell us if our weekend will allow us to enjoy some time outdoors.
Thanks, Joel and Nada. Today brings thunderstorms, foreshadowing the weather we will be having later next week. But the silver lining is that the high for today will be 57. The weekend starts off in the 40s on Friday with cloudy skies. Saturday will bring the rain back with a high of 45. Sunday will be the best day we have this week, so plan to get outside even for just a little bit. We will have partly cloudy skies and temperatures will reach 57 degrees. What's the weather looking like as we approach spring break? Will we have to wait out the rain? I'll have an answer for you a little later on.
Thanks, Sophia. Next, and down to the wire, Anthony Gary is in to catch us up on the Spartan athletics news over the last week.
Stick around, you're watching HHS In Depth.
Hello, Homestead. Here's this week's Club Roundup. Chicken Nugget Club will be meeting today right after school on Friday, March 24th in room 208. Ping Pong Club will not be meeting today due to a conflicting event. Psychology Club will meet today at 2:45 in room 714. Come on out to the next Students for Life Tuesdays until 3:15 in Mr. Tuffy's room, room 503. Film Club will meet in room 614 next Tuesday after school. We will be finishing Pirates of the Caribbean. Horticulture Club's next meeting will be Thursday, April 13th at 2:45. Judging will occur on this date, so make sure your name is on your spider plant container and to bring it to room 208 before school. To get up-to-the-minute club updates and additional information, please check out the HHS announcement page on Canvas.
Welcome back to Down to the Wire. I'm Anthony Gary. It's been a while since we've last seen each other, and as you can tell, a lot has happened in that time away. In that time, our gymnastics team competed at state. Both the softball and brand new men's volleyball team seasons began, and a couple of star athletes earned awards. We'll start now with the gymnastics team finishing runner-up at state. At the state meet, Jillian Krieger and singer Gina Zarelli put on a show. Jillian finished way ahead of everyone else on the vault with an incredible 9.725 and finished third in the all-around with a 37.775. Gina dominated the floor with a first-place 9.55 and had, quote, one of the most beautiful bar routines ever seen at the state meet, which earned her a first-place score of 9.70. Gina finished right by Jillian on the podium as second in the all-around to end her outstanding career. Next is our brand new boys volleyball team who beat Huntington North 3-0 Tuesday night. In the match, Jackson Davis and Noah Lauk led the team in aces with 2 apiece. Ja'Cory Schneider had 9 kills throughout the match, and Jesse Biedenbach took after his older sister by racking up 18 assists on the night. Congrats, boys. Our softball team had a fairly impressive start to the season by nearly knocking off the former 2A state champs from last year. In the game, Ava Mejia earned the Max Preps Player of the Game despite the 3-2 loss. Earlier this week, a couple of Homestead star athletes were given great honors. First, sophomore volleyball star Addie Tyndall was named an Under Armour Up Next athlete. Addie is currently ranked as one of the best outside hitters in the nation. Secondly, Gina Zarelli was given the Homestead High School Sertoma Award on Monday. This award goes out to the most successful singer in terms of academic, community, and most importantly, athletic success. After 4 years of dominating Indiana gymnastics, I think it's fair to say you deserve this one. G, congratulations. There will be a parent and new player meeting for girls volleyball on Tuesday, March 28th at 6:30 p.m. in the community room. All students who are interested in trying out next fall are encouraged and welcome to attend. If you are interested in playing on the girls soccer team next year, please plan to attend the call-out meeting on Monday, March 27th at 3 p.m. in the NGAP community room. You'll meet the new coach, talk about next year, and summer workouts. That'll do it for this week's edition of Down to the Wire. Thank you for watching, and Sophia will have a final check of the weather when we return.
Do you have any fun memories that you want to showcase at the graduation slideshow? Send your photos to the Google form linked on the Canvas dashboard by May 6th.
Next week is not looking pretty for us. The week kicks off with a rainy Monday morning and temperatures that reach 53 degrees. The rain picks up again on Tuesday with a chance of snow and a high of 46. On Wednesday, we get a break from the rain with some partly cloudy skies and a high of 49. Thursday, there will be a high of 48 and even more rain. Friday caps the week off with snow that will eventually turn into rain, but at least the temperatures will rise to 52. We can only hope that these April showers eventually bring May flowers. It's a good thing many of us are leaving this weather behind next week. Joel, Nada, back to you.
All right, thank you, Sophia, and thank you for watching today.
Good luck to all of our Homestead athletes and other performers in action this weekend.
Want to catch up with HHS in depth beyond this news show? Check out our Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok at Homestead Media for updates, recaps, and other short stories around school.
Have a great weekend, and we'll see you right back here next week.